Good morning, students. Now we are moving on to the supplementary reader of Unit 2, A Life of Pi, a very famous film that has won prizes, lots of prizes for Best Director, Best Story, and Booker Prize. This novel has also won the Booker Prize. So let me begin with the biography of Jan Martel, who is the author of this novel. Jan Martel was born in Spain in 1963. His parents were Canadian and traveled around the world. Jan traveled a great deal internationally while he was growing up because his parents worked for the Canadian Foreign Service. His father was a diplomat as well as a recognized Quebecois poet. As a result of his father's job, Martel grew up in Alaska, British Columbia, Costa Rica, France, Ontario, and Mexico. He has continued traveling as an adult, spending time in Iran, Turkey, and India. After studying philosophy at Trent University and while doing various odd jobs like tree planting, dishwashing, working as a security guard, he began to write. So, Jan Martel, being born on 25th June 1963, is a Spanish born Canadian author, best known for the Man Booker Prize winning novel Life of Pi, international bestseller published in more than 50 territories. It has sold more than 1.2 crore copies worldwide and spent more than a year on the bestseller list of the New York Times and the Globe and Mail, among many other best-selling lists. It was adapted to the screen and directed by Ang Lee, and it gathered nearly 4 Oscars, the most for the event, including Best Director, and won the Golden Globe Award for Best Original Score. Martel is also the author of the novel The High Mountains of Portugal, Beatrice and Virgil and Self, the collection of stories, the facts behind the Helsinki, the Rocco Matthews, and a collection of letters to the Prime Minister of Canada. 101 letters to a Prime Minister. He has won many literary prizes, including the 2001 High Macmillan Prize for Fiction and the 2002 Asian Pacific American Award for Literature. So, this story, being world famous, is an abridged version of the famous Canadian fantasy adventure novel titled Life of Pi by Jan Martel, published in 2001. The protagonist, that is the main character, is Pisin Molitor Pai Patel, an Indian boy from Pondicherry. He survives 227 days after a shipwreck while stranded on a lifeboat in the Pacific Ocean with a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker. Now, let me give you the summary of the story. Here, you could see the characters there. You could see the Richard Parker. This is Richard Parker, the Bengal tiger, and this is Hyena, and this is the zebra, which were all in the lifeboat along with the Pai Patel, and this is Orange Juice, the orangutan. So these were the main characters in the novel and in the film. So let me begin. There you could see Pai and Richard Parker there. Pisan Molitor Pai Patel, an Indian boy, was from Pondicherry. He was the son of a zookeeper. His family embarks across the Pacific Ocean on the Japanese cargo ship Simpson with a lot of zoo animals to be sold to North American zoos. Unfortunately, the ship sinks, taking Pai's family along with it. Pai survives in a lifeboat with a zebra, an orangutan, a hyena, and a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker. The hyena killed the other animals and ate the zebra and the orangutan. The tiger then killed the hyena and saved Pi from becoming the hyena's next victim. Pi was orphaned without food and water for 3 days. His search for water took him dangerously close to the tiger. His thirst overpowered his fear of the tiger, and he went exploring for fresh water. He succeeded in his search and found stocks of cans of drinking water. Pi came back to life and senses after drinking the elixir of life. The tiger who scared him in the beginning brought him peace, purpose, and wholeness to his life. Pi understood that it was the tiger who helped him survive for 227 days, and finally, Pi left the tiger in the jungle and reunited with his family. Actually, there were two endings to this story. One is reunion with his family, and the other one is the Richard Parker just went into the jungle without looking back at Pi, and Pi was rescued by a Japanese team of insurance people, and the actually story ends like that in another ending, and he was rescued by the insurance company, and they gathered all information from him. So this is the story's summary that I have given you. Already I have given you the link to watch the movie. So thank you, students.